Yes, welcome back. It's Sage again, and you are watching Kalkine TV live from Sydney, and this is the Stocks in Action show. So let's have a look at some market updates. The S&P ASX 200 is up today, gaining 13 points or 0.18% to 7,077.70. The top performing stocks in this index are Nickel Mines Limited, up 6.05%, and Resolute Mining Limited up as well, 4.30%. Over the last 5 days, the index has gained 0.32% and is currently 0.24% off its 52-week high. 7 of 11 sectors are higher along with the S&P ASX 200 index. Energy is the best performing sector, gaining 1.00% and 1.68% for the past 5 days. And on that note, let's look at the major news from the ASX listed stocks. First up on the radar, Castle Minerals continues to assess acquisition opportunities after solid March quarter. So Castle Minerals Limited has wrapped a very busy quarter, ended 31st March 2021 with major discoveries and activities across projects. Key developments include the following. Up to 4.91 G/T of gold was reported from rock chip sampling at the Polel project, and an extensive wide-spaced auger soil sampling campaign was completed. A 2,323 line-kilometre high-resolution aeromagnetic survey at the Beasley Creek project was completed and successfully applied for co-funding of drilling at the project. Reprocessed and initiated interpretation of regional aeromagnetic data encompassing the Success Dome exploration licence application. Initiated a reassessment of the technical and commercial aspects of the Kambale graphite project in Ghana. Castle Minerals Limited stock opened at 0.015 Australian dollars at 10:01 AM Australian Eastern Standard Time on 29th April 2021. And moving on to Chase Mining, who is looking to generate shareholder value through development across projects. Chase Mining Corporation Limited has reported major progress across its projects during the quarter ended 31st March 2021. Chase Mining Corporation and its Canadian consultants, Oryx Geoscience, concluded a desktop review of the company and produced exploration data along with historic drilling and other exploration data within the Greater Alota, Delphi and Zulo, or ADZ, claim area. A thorough review of all the data generated was completed along with the historic drilling and other exploration data within the Greater Lorraine claim area. Chase Mining Corporation continues to review several projects that align with its present suite of Australian projects and CIS concentrating on acquiring mature exploration assets with large-scale potential to add value for all shareholders. The next stock is Salt Lake. Gets environmental permit for Lakeway project. Salt Lake Potash shared on Thursday it has received its Part 4 environmental approval for the Lakeway project, covering full-scale operations of 245 KTPA of SOP. The permit enables Salt Lake Potash to finalise construction of pond trains 4-6 as well as associated trench and bore construction that will support full-scale operations at Lakeway of 245 KTPA of SOP. The construction work on the final components of on-lake infrastructure will start this quarter. And meanwhile, the last traded share price of Salt Lake Potash stock was 0.425 Australian dollars per share. And moving on, GenX makes substantial progress at its Kidston hydro project. GenX Power Limited shared its quarterly activities report for the quarter ending 31st March 2021. It shared that this was the period when the company made the most substantial progress at its Kidston pumped storage hydro project, or K2 Hydro. Also, it helped the company raise additional funds to retain 100% ownership of the K2 Hydro project. Besides, 50 megawatts of Kidston solar project delivered 3.5 million Australian dollars in net revenue, and the Jamalong solar project energised in December. To finance the K2 Hydro project on a 100% owned basis, GenX launched a fully underwritten $90 million Australian dollar placement and rights issue. GenX finished the March quarter with cash at bank of 39.1 million Australian dollars. And meanwhile, the last traded price of Genex Power Limited stock was 0.215 Australian dollars per share. And finally, Newcrest Mining's gold output declines by 1.2% for the quarter ended March 2021. Newcrest Mining Limited reported a 1.2% decline in the third quarter gold output on Thursday, steered by lower production at its Lihir mine in Papua New Guinea and a slow recovery at its flagship Cadia mine. Australia's largest listed gold miner's output for the 3 months ended March 31st was 512,424 ounces compared with 518,770 ounces a year earlier. Moreover, gold production was 4% lower than the previous period, indicating the impact of planned shutdown events at Cadia and Lihir. Newcrest Mining Limited stock was noted at $26.52 Australian at 10:12 AM Australian Eastern Standard Time. Thanks again for your time watching, and that is all for now. Stay tuned with Kalkine TV for more live market updates, and we will be back with more news on the markets, economy and diverse themes and sectors. Sage signing off for now.